today we want to talk to you about feeling grounded in your power. And this is where often humans can get it wrong. You will think that being grounded in your power means being in control. And there is no shame here, there is no judgment, because if you've been through pieces throughout your life that have felt out of your control, you will then seek to feel in control of everything in your life. This, on a deeper level, is how the ego finds safety. But we propose a different perspective. What if the control that you seek, the safety you wish to feel, is actually an internal experience? And that the more you seek this and look for it and try to exercise it outside of you, the less you will feel it. Because this is the truth. You cannot control the pieces that show up outside of you in your external world, in your external environment. And the more that you try to do this, the more that you look outside of yourself, the more that you try to exercise your power over others, external experiences, pieces that show up in your life, the more you will spin out, and the less you will feel it. And so what if you began to look more within yourself to feel this power? What if you began to see that the more you went within yourself to feel this power, to feel this quote-unquote control, not only would you feel it more within yourself and in your life, but you would actually need to look for it. And you would begin to feel a deeper truth that would come through, which is the more you go within yourself and give yourself what you need in the moments when you are feeling out of control, the less you will ever actually have to do it or need to do it or feel like it's something that you need. You see, when you are feeling out of control in your life, this is a sign that something within you is misaligned. This is a sign that something within you is missing. This is a sign that something within you is disconnected. This is a sign to go within. And the ego, the powerful mechanisms of the ego will actually have you looking outside of yourself to try to feel this false sense of safety. You will look to the relationships in your life, the environments in your life, the situations in your life, and you will try to manipulate them and move them and shift them and change them in hopes that you will feel that sense of calm. Because truly, the control that you are seeking is a feeling you are wanting to experience. And when you go beneath the surface of the control that you are seeking, it is an emotional, sensory experience that you are seeking. A sense of calm, a sense of groundedness, a sense of presence, an exhale. And so what if you began to shift in these moments when you're looking outside of yourself and you began to go within yourself to go below the surface and give yourself that sensory experience? You're, in a sense, saving yourself an extra step. And that extra step that you're saving yourself is actually what you spend the most time on. And this is why you feel like you're spinning your wheels. And so go within, my love. When you are feeling out of control, when you're feeling powerless in your life, go within with one aim: to feel calm, grounded, rooted, present. And it is when you do this and you release all the other stuff, one, you begin to feel that feeling that you're wanting to experience, and two, you will actually feel the need to try to do it less, because this energy builds upon itself. And there's one other very important piece we want to bring up here that is so important for you to be thinking about in regards to feeling empowered in your life, feeling in your power. And that is this: you always get to choose. You always get to choose the energy that you are feeling. You always get to choose the energy that you are allowing. You always get to choose the energy that you are feeding into. Think of it like a radio signal. When you don't like a song on the radio, you change it. The same is for your energy. When you don't like a way that you are feeling, change it. Shift it. But here's what humans do. You stay in the energy, soaking it in, sucking up all that negative frequency. Why? Because, well, there's often an addiction to that emotional experience. But remember, you always have the choice. And so one, this comes down to being aware of when you are connected to a frequency, when you are listening to a radio signal that you don't want to be connected to, that you don't want to be receiving, and shift. And two, it is recognizing in those moments when you feel that pull, when you feel like you are attached to something that you don't want to be attached to, but there's a pull there, there's a sucking, there's a temptation. Recognizing that it takes time sometimes to shift. It takes time sometimes to more consistently feel into and connect with the frequency, the radio signal that you want to be connected to. So the answer here is do not give up. Just like a person works hard in order to complete a marathon, they don't give up on the second, third, fourth day. They have a goal and they see it through because they know the training that is involved in being able to run that marathon. The same is when it comes to detaching, no longer identifying with the frequency that you don't want to be connected to. Your system will know this frequency. These are patterns. And so it becomes up to you to practice the awareness, do not give up, and daily discipline of shifting into the frequency that you want to feel. You always have a choice.